over $300 again. So no, now I know that y'all are finagling the numbers behind screen. Y'all are doing something funny and the meter is not metering. The reading is not reading. Like, no. I revamped my budget planner. Stay tuned. Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Planning Serenity, where we plan for serenity. My name is Jessica, and in today's video, as mentioned, I redid my budget planner and I just wanted to show y'all. I also think I may double check my calculations for my paycheck breakdown. I do get paid tomorrow, so if you are new here, welcome. I appreciate you clicking on my video and stopping by. If you're returning, you already know how I feel about you. So if you are new here, I get paid twice a month. So I guess it's semi-monthly. It's not bi-weekly pay. It is only twice a month. So I have no magic blah, 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 blahs. So my budget planner, I loved it. However, since I'm new to digital planning, it's consistently evolving and I'm trying to make it work for me. And I think I finally found what works for me. So I don't know how to explain. Okay, let's see. All right, so I guess we can just go through all the pages that I redid and remade. And then as I'm going through, I will double check my calculations with y'all. So I don't know if you're here for budgeting or here for digital planning, but it'll be a little bit of both. I hope that's okay. So yeah, so let's just get into it. So the first, so I did this spread with y'all. This is the monthly spread. Now you will see up here, let's see, I'll turn the pen on. You'll see up here that I have added these random tabs. Well, not random, but I added these different color tabs. And the reason I did that, and I have it zoomed in so you can see it down here. So the reason I did that is to add, I'm gonna be tracking my, what am I trying to say? I'm going to be tracking my expenses on my monthly calendar view to make it a lot easier. So as y'all know, before I created the spending tracker, which was basically just a list of, you know, my spending throughout the week. And visually, which is how I learn and operate and all that good stuff, that wasn't really working out. I think I showed it to you all slightly filled out in one of my recent budget videos. And the intent was to highlight it by category. But again, it just, I don't know, it wasn't working out for me. And y'all know I recently put my digital sticker book together with all of my tens of thousands of stickers in one sticker book. So now that I see what stickers I actually have, I think it's going to be a lot more fun to track my expenses on my actual monthly instead of having it out in list form. So that is the first revamp of my budget planner. Is starting tomorrow when I get my second paycheck of the month, I'll be tracking my expenses throughout the weeks using these different color tabs, and I'll be changing the colors for each month, all that good stuff. I may do a check-in with you all just so you can see my thought process on how this is going to go. But yeah, so that's the first thing. So then I redid the paycheck breakdown. Before, it was just too much going on. The categories, they just weren't working not the categories, the sections weren't working for me. So I basically took a template from a digital budget planner that I purchased a long time ago before I really got into digital planning. It was actually, no, it wasn't a digital budget planner. It was yeah, I guess it was a digital budget planner. Basically a PDF. It was a printable PDF planner. But anyway, I imported that PDF and then cropped it down and basically just put it on this page. And y'all know I have been loving the black pages lately, so that's what you see in the background. And as far as the paycheck breakdown, so for the second paycheck of the month, from my check, so I don't technically do zero-based budgeting. I'm still fairly new to cash budgeting, so it doesn't make me super comfortable taking literally every dollar out of the bank, essentially, essentially, I'll put it that way. So as of now, I still just take from my paycheck what I'm comfortable taking. But I will say the buffer that I leave in my account has been getting less and less and less each week. So from this paycheck, I'll be taking $2,070. And again, I get paid twice a month. So this is the paycheck that I'm getting tomorrow. I'll be taking $2,070 out of it. Reason being, so let's just go through. I have here, I'll zoom in for you. So let's make that a little bit bigger. So I have T-Mobile. Y'all know this is my first payment that I put on automatic payment. But hear me out, y'all. Not hear me out, but listen to this. So it's my first automatic payment, but I've still been going into the T-Mobile app and paying it before it comes out. I don't know what it is. Like, it's something about I don't know, knowing that it's done, I did it, like, and I'm not waiting for someone else to take the money out of my account. So I was honestly thinking about taking the phone bill off of minus 127 off of auto pay, just so I can pay it myself, because it makes me more comfortable. And it's not because I won't have enough money in the bank, because y'all know this system has been working for you, girl. But if I do that, the phone bill will go up $10 more, because y'all know you get a $10 discount when you do auto pay. So that's the whole deal with the phone bill. Super excited to have my first auto pay bill. However, I'm still paying it early before the auto pay date, because it's just something about me, I don't know, knowing that I did it and it's done. So then we have Kia, y'all. Kia is my car. So I've explained it in quite a few videos. The monthly payment is $596. To make a super long story short, I don't even know how to make this. It's not a long story short. Like, it can't be a shortened story. But that's, some things happened. I've always had luxury cars my entire life, like literally my entire life. Some things happened and I had to get a new car, basically immediately. And my credit became, well, over time, my credit has, has suffered. So having to get a new car immediately and not being prepared to get a new car, and my credit being the way it was, I ended up with a $596 car payment. So it is what it is, y'all. There's honestly nothing I can do about it. I'm grateful. It's a newer car, and it's an SUV. I can't drive a car. Like, I have to have an SUV. Yeah, that's the payment that I have to deal with until the car is paid off. And then once I pay this car off, obviously my next car, I'll be in a much better financial situation. So there's that. So let's subtract $596. And then old school. So this is my oldest daughter's old school. I'm sure y'all know about that whole situation by now. But long story short, y'all, they got me really messed up, because I'm pretty sure they plan on sending another invoice for another tuition payment tomorrow, because they usually send them on the 1st and the 15th. Y'all, I'm done. I'm not paying another tuition payment for a school that she hasn't gone to in months. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So y'all know how they said to whatever parents don't pay, they're going to send their lawyers and collections after us. I'm going to have to deal with that when it gets to that point, because there's no way I'm paying another tuition payment. Like, I have kept my mouth shut with these people. James has emailed them and called them. They don't return. Like, it's not okay. It's not fair what they're doing to us. If you're not familiar with the story, long story short, my 6-year-old daughter's school sent an email to all the parents of the kids saying to watch this video. It was a YouTube video. We watched a video basically saying the school is shutting down after 30 years of service. Find some place else for your kids to go. This is before school even ended last year. So that's the whole deal with that. And then they said, if you do not pay your tuition in full throughout the end of your contract, blah, 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 we're sending our lawyers after you. We're sending collections after you. So I've been paying the tuition, but as you can see, I have new school down here, and that's because tuition for Jania's new school starts on the 15th. So when I get paid tomorrow, I have to pay tuition for her new school. There's no way I'm paying double tuition, and there's no way I'm paying tuition to her old school again. Like, I'm done. I am done with them, y'all. They got me so messed up. So messed up. Okay. So that's why that's highlighted, because it is what it is. We're going to deal with it. If they, honestly, if they dare send any of their lawyers after, like, they have some serious audacity after what they did to the families, well, all the families of her old school. Like, they have some serious BALLS and audacity if they follow through with that. So I'm not paying that, so that's, it is what it is. So I will obviously pay her new school's tuition, which is $300. And then Shop Pay, I do have something on Shop Pay. This is the last payment for that. So that is $79. Dominion is highlighted as well. Another company that has me messed up, y'all. So y'all know we went on a cruise. We were gone in July for about 10 or 11 days in total. The electricity bill for June was over $300. All right, maybe because the air was on a little bit more summertime, cool, like, we're not going to say anything. I mean, there's nothing we can really do about it. So July, we have literally everything in our house unplugged for 10, 11 days. Everything unplugged. Why did I get the bill in the mail for July's electricity over $300 again? So no, now I know that y'all are finagling the numbers behind screen. Y'all are doing something funny, and the meter is not metering. The reading is not reading. Like, no. So usually I would cash stuff the first so Dominion is due on the 5th of each month. So, and for my bills, I split the payments, like, I pulled from each check. So typically I would pull half of the Dominion. So I would pull like $150, but your girl's not paying another $300, knowing good and well we did not use over $300 worth of electricity. So that's why that's highlighted and it's not being used. Okay. So then down here we have my expenses. So as y'all know, I cash stuff weekly, and this is another thing that was messing me up. I didn't have my planner set up correctly for the way that I budget. So I cash stuff weekly, but like, basically I budget for 2 weeks but cash stuff weekly, if that makes sense. So now my new budget breakdown is going to show the amounts that I need to cash stuff for the 2 weeks, the second paycheck total. Before, I was doing what I need to cash stuff for that week, and it was messing everything up. So this $200 is until I get paid next, not just for the week. So for groceries, we have minus $200. For gas, we have minus $90. For eating out, as y'all know, that's for my girls, we have minus $75. Home, we have minus $25. Allowance, which is my candy and energy drinks and all that good stuff. My detox is over, y'all. My detox is over. Don't judge. We have 40. I don't know if I did that right. So $538. And then for miscellaneous, we have 60. And then shopping, y'all, I can't believe I'm bringing it down, but 165 is all I'm gonna give myself for shopping for 2 weeks, and I literally can't believe it. I hope I did all that math right. So then if we go up here, we have my sinking funds that I'll be stuffing. So only 3 sinking funds this week. So we have beauty, and this is for my pedicure and my daughter's hair. She just started going to a salon last month, and I'm definitely going to keep it up. She had like the best experience ever, and it was just the cutest thing. So I will be getting her hair done at the salon monthly. So this is for my pedicure, and then her appointment is actually scheduled for right before school starts, so that's perfect. Oopsies, let's not do that. And then birthday, Jade's birthday is on the 23rd. We were going to do like some big end of summer, like indoor water park thing that's like 2 hours away. However, it just wasn't working out because you have to like stay there to use the park, and then to like, it just wasn't working out. So we are going to do something in our hometown. We're doing quite a few things for her. But James is pretty much going to fund that. Typically when we go out on the weekends or like go out with James, I don't bring my wallet. And I'm super grateful for him. Y'all know he's the breadwinner, all that good stuff. So I don't bring my wallet when we go out with James. So this birthday money is really just for like throughout the week when we're out at stores and I'm just like, oh, Jade, do you want such and such, or do you want to pick out a toy? So that's what that 25 is. I'll just be letting her pick out toys and like anything that she wants throughout the week. But as far as her actual birthday, that's being funded by James, y'all, and I'm so grateful. School, as y'all know, I got all of her shopping, her school supply shopping done. I got all of Jania's clothes, uniforms and all that good stuff. So we literally do not need anything whatsoever. And I'm not spending another dollar on her for school before it starts. But just in case, y'all, just in case, I'm putting $15 in her school fund, and I'm actually going to start a school fund. So I didn't have a school fund for her. But now that she's in a new school, we're trying to do things differently and be on top of things more. I will be starting a school fund. So like anything that she'll need for school throughout the year, we'll be able to pull from there. Savings, these are usually the same. And I don't know if I subtracted birthday or school. This math might not be mathin' by the time I'm done. Okay, savings, y'all know no matter what, no matter how funds are looking, I always put $10 into emergency and then $10 into each of the girls. So that's gonna be minus 30 for all three of those. Capital One, so this is 25 is the minimum payment. And y'all know I like to put more than the minimum payment because I'm trying to get it to that, you know, 30% threshold, whatever. But I'm just gonna have that 25 for now. And then when I subtract all of those, oh, that's correct. So when I subtract all of those from the 2070 that I'm gonna pull from my paycheck, I will have an online transaction buffer of $43. Now this online transaction buffer, a lot of things like eating out, I use like the food apps to get discounts for my girls, or gas. I used to use Upside, but the app just stopped working for me, but I'm gonna start using that again. Or, you know, sometimes at grocery stores, I don't feel like standing in line, so I'll do self-checkout, and some of the grocery stores near us, self-checkout, you can't do cash. So if there's like little things like that. So the online transaction buffer, I'm gonna start leaving myself that, and I'm gonna call it that so it makes sense to me. Now, like I said, I only am pulling $20.70 from this paycheck. There is money going to be left over. That leftover money, I'm going to transfer to a different bank account. So I have two bank accounts. I have a local in-town bank account, and then I have a bank account that basically doesn't have a branch. And I don't think I knew that when I got that bank account, but it doesn't have a branch. I do have a card for it, but I don't, you know, keep it with me at all times and don't typically use it. So I'll transfer the leftover money that I didn't pull from that 2070. So the rest of that money, I'll transfer it to the bank that doesn't have, what am I trying to say? That doesn't have, basically to an account that I won't be messing with. And then if by any reason I would need that extra money, I can, you know, easily transfer it over and then pull it out of my local bank. But that's the way I'm doing it now. The goal is to ultimately be completely $0 budget, and only leave bills, only leave bill money in my account. But for now, this is how I'm doing it. I hope that makes sense to y'all. Why do I keep doing that? But yeah, so there's that. So then, and then down here, I just wrote what the next pay date is, which is October. Woo! I rebuke that in the name of Jesus, which is August 31st. So there's that. So that's the new paycheck breakdown that I created, and I think it's really going to work well for me. Here we have the cash envelope breakdown, which was just trying to, the cash envelope breakdown. So I don't know what format I had it in before. obviously I love this one a lot better. So as mentioned, on the paycheck breakdown, I have it what it would be for 2 weeks. On the cash envelope breakdown, I have it separated. So y'all know I pulled $200 for groceries for the 2 weeks, but on here, this is the breakdown for the 16th through the 31st, but it's split into 2 sections. So this top section is the first week, and then this bottom section is my daily cash wallets for the second week. So groceries was split from 200 into 100 each week. So I have 100 up here, and then I have 100 down here for the second week. And then so on and so forth for everything else. So gas, 45 for the first week, and then second week I'll have 45 as well. And this also will make sense when I flip the page, but basically it's the same thing. Now here, this list is actually longer than this list because these are the sinking funds and the savings that I'm not pulling both weeks. That was another thing that was messing me up, cash stuffing weekly, but budgeting twice a month. That's another thing that was messing me up. So I think this will really, really be helpful. So this section is longer because it includes the sinkings and the savings for that full week. And then, like I said, down here, it's shorter because these are just my cash wallet. It needs to come out the bank, so I needed to get the denominations, but this is my cash wallet for the second week of the second paycheck. So I hope all that makes sense. And then the total down here is an even, which is very rare. An even $900 is what I will be withdrawing from the bank tomorrow. All right, so I hope that made sense. Then I have my cash envelopes. These are going to be my daily cash wallets, as it says right here. So I have $340 going into my daily cash wallet for the first week, which I think on my monthly, I put the 16th through the 23rd, like I have here. If you can see, there we go. The 16th through the 23rd. I do need to go back and double check, because as y'all know, I highlighted each of the weeks on my monthly is how I would be separating my daily cash wallet. Anyways, so these, I don't know how big I can make this. These are, here, let's move to the side. These are my little cute cash wallets, y'all. Aren't they so freaking adorable? Like, so adorable. So yeah, I have the amounts that I will be, cash stuffing in each of my wallets written right here. So, you know, we have 100 for groceries, 45 for gas, 90 for shopping. And then also for my cash wallet expenses, I will be tracking them here as well. So much easier and better visually than having everything literally on a list. Like, it just wasn't working for me. So having my each individual wallets as they are in my, each individual envelopes as they are in my actual cash wallet is going to be super helpful for me. So that's the new setup for my daily cash envelopes. And then, really, Jess? And then this is for the second week, as you can see, the 24th through the 31st. So this is the second cash stuffing of the second paycheck. And then I already have I do need to change these amounts, but I will do that when we get to the second week. And then we have my savings. So do y'all remember how every single time I was stuffing my savings with y'all, I was like, all right, well, I'll fill out the tracker when we're done. I'll fill out the tracker when we're done. Never filled it out. It just, I don't know. Trackers, they're just not my zhuzh. So I created this. So much fun creating this, y'all. And the fact that like I did it all on my own, I don't know. Love it. Super, super, super duper love it. Okay. So let's see if I can zoom in. So if you can see, I have filled in the circles for each of the challenges. So this is the ones challenge. So, oopsies, what happened? Did my pen turn off? As always, y'all, my pen turned off. Or I turned it off, because I'm always like this. Okay, so for the ones, if I go in my binder, I'll know that I have $5. Well, $5 total in there. Don't know what happened to this that said 5s. Did I just delete that with y'all? What in the flip nugget? Hold on. No way. Where'd my 5s go? Y'all, okay, I'll retype that when we're done. Very odd. Anyway, this is the fives, and I have one $5 bill in there. There's nothing in tens, nothing in 20s, nothing in these because I haven't started stuffing those yet. And then for Janaya, as of now, I typically stuff $10 at a time, but just in case there's times where I want to give them more than that $10, I'll write the that's the reason why they have text on their circle. So I'll put the amount that I actually put in there, and then I'll always have their total at the bottom. And this is a much more fun way of tracking for me. Like, I think this is going to be so much more exciting than writing on that gosh darn lined piece of paper. Like, it just makes, like, literally the thought of it. And then I will be starting a kids fun saving. I don't know if I want to call it savings or sinkings. For now it's in savings, but yeah, so that's what that's for. Then I have my 100 envelope challenge. So I already went through to see which of the 100 envelopes I have completed. This says 50-50 because once all these 100 are filled, I will have $5,050. And then down here, this is the $1,000 emergency fund. So as I go along, I'll just, you know, fill those in for how much is in there. Super, super love this. Here, let's see if I can zoom in just so y'all can see. So just so y'all can see, these are the ones that are filled in, or of my 100 envelope box, this is what I have filled in. And then for my emergency fund, that's how much money is in there. Okay. So y'all, I'm so excited about this. Like, I literally just want to play my budget planner all freaking day. Then we have my sinking funds. And if you're new here, these letters are intentionally cut off. It's just my style, my zhuzh, what I like. Okay, moving on. So these are my sinking funds. I think I may highlight, like, this is why this is highlighted. For each paycheck breakdown for my sinking funds, I think I'm going to highlight what's going to be used that week. So for this paycheck, I will be using the money that's in this sinking fund. And then I do need to beauty. Y'all know I'm cash stuffing beauty, but I don't know if I want to fill this out as if that 175 is in here, because technically it's a sinking fund, but it'll be going in my wallet for usage this paycheck. But in the future, when I am stuffing beauty, because I will be doing that since I need to, you know, fill it up for my daughter's hair, my pedicures, my Brazilian waxes, my eyebrows, all that good stuff. So I will be creating a beauty fund, and then all those, every time I put something in there, that'll go there. This is where the school, here, let's turn zoom back on. Let's turn the pen on and then zoom back on. So we have school, we have birthdays, medical, which is dental essentially, date night, which I did not start funding yet, but I will. And then clothing, that is because my daughters are 3 and 6, but their dad is 6'8", meaning, you know, kids, they have constant growth spurts, and, you know, they're just always growing. Well, imagine kids that have a 6'8" father. It just literally, like, it's not a joke. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I literally just bought my 6-year-old size. All right, I bought her size 13 shoes in the end of June. The end of July, she was in a size 1. Yesterday, we were going out to the store, yesterday being August 13th, we were going out to the store, she went to grab her shoes, put them on, they don't fit. Not freaking joking. So I'm starting a clothing fund for her and her sister, because the doctor actually said her sister, this 3-year-old, is going to be a lot taller than Janaya. So I'm going to be in for, I don't even know. I'm going to be in for it, though. What am I trying to do? I'm going to be in for it when it comes to clothes and shoes and all that for them, though. But yeah, y'all, so I really just wanted to show y'all my new budget planner. I really love how it turned out. If you are new here and you made it to the end of this video, please drop a money bag in the comments just so I know that you're new, you made it to the end, and you like what you're seeing. If you do like what you're seeing, a like and subscribe would be absolutely awesome. If you're returning, you already know how I feel about you. Please drop a black heart in the comments just so I know that you're paying attention. You can drop our butterfly as well, but be sure to drop a black heart in the comments just so I know that you're not going anywhere, you're not upset with me for switching to digital, and I will see all of y'all in my next video.